I've worked with a number of owners that want to sell their business or wanted to sell their business, and they number one, the rule of thumb is when they come to me, I say, "What do you think it's worth?" They say X amount of dollars. Well, that's usually two times, or that's usually twice what it's really worth, but that's just a rule of thumb. But what I usually tell business owners is number one, you've got to get things in order. You've got to get your financials cleaned up so that they are accurate and reflect what the business is really doing. You can't be taking in cash and trying to count that as part of you don't report it, but you want to count it as part of the revenue, and you can't do that. It's you got to count it. So you need to clean your books up, report everything you're making, and that's the first step. The other thing is you need to start looking at your your operations. You've got to look at, okay, am I spending too much on all these things? It's kind of the same process we go through for profitability improvement, but the value of a business is based on what the business will generate typically. And so if you've got a multiplier that's derived from what other businesses have sold for, and there are a couple different ways to value a business, but the in my opinion, the best one for business owners is what have other similar businesses sold for, and use that multiplier because it's a far more cost effective way of doing it than to value every stick of furniture and every asset that they own. So anyway, what I typically tell them is you got to get the thing as profitable as you can. You've got to eliminate any extra expenses, and that's really the key to selling the business is get it so somebody wants it. Get it so it looks and shows well. It's just like selling a house, a lot more complicated than selling a house, but it's the same principle. You want curb appeal, you want things to be put away, organized, so it looks like it's professionally done and well run is the real kicker.